everyone, this is Ashley, and today we're going to be going over formal versus informal writing. So we're going to start off with a video.
Good morning, pleased to meet you. I'm Felicity Formal. I'm quite complex, and I take on more serious topics in a direct way. Hey, how's it going? I'm India Informal, and I'm friendly and relaxed. I use more emotions and show more personality. Today, we are going to talk about formal and informal. When you start to write something, you should always ask yourself, who is my audience? What's the best way to communicate my message? And what style of language should I use? Answering these questions will help you to write, but how do you know what style to use? And what's the difference between formal and informal writing style? Would you normally wear shorts and a t-shirt to a job interview? If you use language which is too informal, you can give a bad impression. Formal language sounds serious. It usually has an impersonal tone. It is used for academic writing, such as reports, articles, and letters such as job applications, because it sounds more professional. Informal language sounds chatty and usually has a personal tone. It is used for things like emails to friends, letters to your family, or text messages because it's friendlier. Now let's look at some differences between formal and informal English. Look at the following letter and decide if it's formal or informal and why. I need a job. Right now, I study biology at uni. I'm just finding out if you need anyone. I've been working part-time in a nursing home, and recently they promoted me to care assistant. I'm patient, work hard, and I'm friendly. Get in touch. India Informal. So this email uses informal language, and it's too informal for this style of letter, which is a letter of application. We're going to look at the 4 features that make this email look informal, and we're going to change it to make it look more formal. In informal English, we use more casual words like finding out, job, right now, and get in touch. It'd be better to use more formal words. I'm writing to apply for the position of nurse. Currently, I look forward to hearing from you. It's more common in formal English to use more shortened forms of words and verbs. Here we have uni, which is okay if you're speaking, but not when you're writing. We should use the full word university instead. And I've been, we could use I have been. Normally in formal language we use passive structures. They promoted me to care assistant should be I was promoted to the position of care assistant. We use shorter sentences in informal language such as I work hard and I'm friendly. It's better to use longer complex sentences. I'm hardworking and I work well in a team. So remember, only write informally to friends or members of your family, and be very formal when you write to people that you do not know at all.
Okay, so this video went over a great deal of information that we need to know about formal and informal writing. So we're going to go over a little bit more in detail though. So what is the difference between the two? Formal writing is proper, while informal writing is more casual. It's more professional, and it has more correct spelling and punctuation, while informal could be more incorrect spelling and punctuation. Formal has complete sentences, and informal has more slang. And formal does not use contractions, while informal uses contractions. So like don't and wasn't and hasn't. And examples can be found in papers and emails to a teacher. That's when you would use formal language. And informal language can be used when you're texting or emailing a friend. So they're the opposites. So here are some lists of words that you can use to differentiate the two. So informal will be right, while formal will be correct. So a bit and a little. Notice that the formal words are usually typically only one word, while informal can be one or more words. Formal tends to sum it all up in one word, while informal uses more words, so it makes it more wordy than it needs to be. So go down, decrease, hurt, damage, round, circular, you get the point. Here's some examples here. So in this yellowish green color, we have the grocery store will be closed on May 1st, 2020 due to weather. We will reopen on May 7th, 2020. That is very formal and straight to the point. While in informal, we have, sorry, store's closed because the weather is bad. Opening soon though. Notice that though is not written formally, and bad is capitalized, and we're using an exclamation point. And because is written incorrectly as well. It's more like text language or talking to a friend, while this is a statement that can be taken seriously. Another example is in this green text box. Dear Miss Sanders, thank you for explaining what nouns are. Thanks, Olivia. Informal will be, hey, thanks for explaining what nouns are. So you're not addressing the subject, and you're not saying who you are either. And it's again like text language. When do I use formal and informal writing? So there are many times when you can use each. Formal would be when you're an employee writing to your boss, or vice versa, when you're a student writing to your teacher, or vice versa, when you're presenting to an audience, especially with an older audience than yourself, and then writing an academic assignment, so it could be a paper or an essay. And informal could be even just when you're talking to your friends, family, or people that are your own age, and then people we know very well. You might talk to them a little bit more informal. So as a reminder, this is the differences between formal and informal. So formal is very proper, while informal is more casual. And these are the examples. So formal can be used in papers or emailing to a teacher, and informal can be when texting or emailing to a friend. All right, I hope you have a great day.